What's up, y'all? So I was thinking for a long time, like, what am I gonna call my videos? And it's already a bunch of chronicles, Bonnet Chronicles, I think, or whatever. My homegirl, I'm still calling her my homegirl, like she's my friend in my head. Tammy. Can't think of her last name, but y'all know who she is. Food for Thought, or Marty Diaries, or I don't know. But anyway, I really wanted to start talking about like some like serious things, like some things like I think I talk about are personal, but just not too personal, because um you just don't want to upset somebody, because sometimes usually when we're going through something it's with somebody and it's not always bad, but it's just like certain incidences that happen. And people get really offended, you know what I mean? People get offended that you felt some kind of way about how they talk to you, about your interaction with them. And I'm just like, for what? You know what I'm saying? People, you can be wrong, you can be I could be wrong, I could be thinking about things the wrong way or whatever, but I think it's important to talk about things. And I was having a conversation with someone about like therapy and stuff, like therapists. And I joke about it, a lot with this person, like, you need therapy. Like, did you take your medication today? Because they have a lot of emotional mood swings. And it's to the point that it takes them to a place where it's like no one wants to be around. No one possibly should want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? I think at times we take our ways, or like life, I hate when I can't articulate myself, because I'm a spiritual being, so I feel things. So how I communicate is through like feelings and vibes and stuff like that, and it's hard to like verbally speak it. So excuse me if I sound like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I do. All right, excuse my keep looking at my lips. My lips are always dry because I guess I don't drink enough water. But anyway, getting back to the matter at hand. Yeah, so we deal with people that always say, well, this is just me. You're not just angry, you're not just pissed off, you're not just always wanting to curse somebody out, you're not this badass, you're not this ruthless motherfucker. Like, I meet so many people that are like, oh, well, that's just me. No, it's not okay to be disrespectful. It's not okay to be mean. It's not okay to belittle somebody. It's not okay to like, well, I'm just keeping it real and speaking my mind. You can keep it real and speak your mind and be respectful. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people that have to degrade the next person, or talk down about somebody, I feel like they're going through some shit with themselves that they're not happy with, because there's no way possible that you don't know how to articulate yourself without having to put somebody else down, or constantly just look at somebody else's flaws. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, and then I meet people that always takes the light off of them. They know how, like, those people, what is it called? It's like people play on your intelligence, or reverse psychology. I meet people that are so good at doing reverse fucking psychology, it's not even funny. It's like you could be talking about like how they offended you, and they'll say, well, what did you expect? You called me early in the morning, and with all this BS and drama, and you're like, what are you talking about? Whether it was the morning, noon, or night, I feel as though you disrespected me or whatever. I wanted to talk to you about it. But they will flip it to you so that it takes the light off of them. So my whole thing is like, those type of people, I think, needs to start expressing themselves, need to start talking about things, need to start being honest about what's really bothering them. Because I've even sat a friend of mine down, and I've said, like, I don't think that you've gotten over some things that's in your past. And they flipped out. Oh, what my past got to do with anything? I told you something about this, and I'm not trying to like take a knife and stick it in deeper and turn it and whatever, but it's just the fact that I got love for you, and that's keeping it real and being 100. That's letting somebody know, like, listen, you keep yourself in this bubble because you've been hurt, because you've been lied to, because your father left, because your mother died, or because you have no relationship with your sister, or whatever the case may be. And people may sit up here and they will say like, oh, it doesn't bother me, I don't care. It does bother you. You should care, because subconsciously you're living your life based on what happened to you. And people just don't want to come to reality and really address those issues. Like me and my best friend, we were talking about some things, and I found out that I'm still moving the way I move in relationships, in life, and just with everything because of things that have happened in my past, because I have trust issues, because I don't know. I don't communicate too well sometimes with people. I don't let people get in. You know, I procrastinate a lot. I don't, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm overall on point with like holding myself down and making sure, you know, bills are paid. I make shit look good or whatever. But at the end of the day, still some stuff emotionally and mentally that I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? Like I jumped up and I moved away from everybody to get a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the fact that, it was the fact that, you know, the universe and God worked, and whoever you want to say, sometimes I'll say universe, God, whatever, moved, you know what I'm saying? Because in my heart, I put out there, listen, I need a peace of mind. I want to go someplace where, you know, the air is clear. I can hear nature at night. You know, I didn't say these things, but I was thinking it and I was feeling it. So that's where the manifestation really starts. Like I said, you know, I want to wake up in a nice apartment. You know, I just want to, you know, be around, you know, what I pay for. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying $1,000 and some change for rent. I want to live in $1,000 community. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I just really think it's important to have a peace of mind. And when you don't have that, it affects you. It affects your relationships with people. It affects your relationship with yourself. And people go sit up here and say, oh, I love myself. Oh, you know, I think I'm the shit. Or, you know, they get up every day like, yeah, you know, put this outfit on, I'm going to kill him, whatever. But deep down inside, they're unhappy. Deep down inside, they're like, what the hell happened, you know, when I was 8? Or why did this happen? And, you know, as soon as something goes wrong, it's like, oh, God, woe is me. I'm always going through something. I know somebody that thinks that their whole life is based on struggle. Okay? Now, this person has more than the average person living and working in today's world. You know what I'm saying? As far as materialistic things, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, tragedies and things happen. But what I try to explain to them is like, why do you think these things are happening? What is it that you're putting out into the universe to make you constantly keep going through changes and problems? What is trying to get your attention? And then I also said, like, how do you not know that the stuff that you're going through is not preparing you for something big in your life, like to run a company. So run a company, you're gonna be faced with downfalls. You're gonna be faced with inconsistencies. You're gonna be faced with loss sometimes. You have to know mentally and emotionally how to deal with stuff like that. You have to keep your head afloat. You can't just buckle and be like, oh, fuck this shit, and, you know, something's always going wrong. Like, you can't have those type of attitudes. Now, mind you, we all go through shit all the time. But at the same time, like I come to a realization and an understanding now that things always seem to work out for me. I mean, even when I think, you know, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? It always gets done. I always have a way out. I always get a blessing. And that's because I keep that in the back of my mind. Like when I get hit with, oh, you know, this is old, this is due, and I may not have the funds at the time, I look at them like, okay, well, something to pop up. Because I'm never got to the point where I let something just bring me down that I have no control over. You know what I'm saying? The same way I have no control over it, I'm not gonna be able to control the blessing that's gonna come either. So I think it's always good to talk with somebody and just really state how you feel, and not always come from a place of anger and just this guilt trip type thing. And, you know, speaking with a therapist is good, or you know, speaking with someone that's gonna really keep it real with you, you know what I'm saying, but not have to come from an angry place. And those people that we deal with that are like constantly angry all the time, you know, they always say stay away from those type of people, like don't have negative energy and stuff around you. I mean, I'm still straddling on the fence with that, because I think everybody deserves some type of chance. Everybody deserves some type of friendship or something. If we keep pushing away all the people that are suffering mentally and emotionally and just like leaving them, and then everybody that's doing well or whatever gets together, I just think that that's wrong. I don't think that you should drain yourself emotionally or physically and put your all into somebody or whatever. I think you should just play your part and be supportive and understanding, and don't let them change you, because I have a bad problem with that. Like when I'm dealing with friends, family, or you know, a significant other or whatever, and they're like very negative or just whatever, like I allow them to drain me sometimes. Like I just get so wrapped up in their shit. But now it's just like I keep people at a distance. I'll call, hey, how you doing, or whatever. But it's just like it becomes almost like, you know how like you are allergic to something, or yeah, let's talk about, we'll start there, like having allergies or being allergic to something. You know not to go around it. Like if you smell it, you get sick, you blow up, whatever, like that. So that's the type of thing that I'm dealing with now. Like, you know, certain people, friends, family, or whatever, it's like it's always something negative. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind once in a blue moon. Like me and my cousin Suge, we could be on the phone talking and be like, yo, let me tell you about this bullshit, and we could laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have to let it down, like, oh my god, this fucking shit, and blah, blah, and let me, you know what I'm saying, I'm sick and tired of this. And it's like, I didn't call for that. Like I wanted to see how you were doing, and I wanted to know if we could, you know, grab a bite, or, you know, I wanted to get out the house and laugh for a little while. So I stay in my honeycomb hideout, honey, because I can't do it. Like I have more fun, and it's crazy, and I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I have more fun alone. Like I love my alone time. Get me a nice, you know, drink, a cocktail or something, from a nice movie, read a nice book. Like I can brainstorm, I can work on my goals, just things of that nature. But I don't know, I say all that to say love, peace, and hair grease. I don't know, I just want to vent. I just want to touch on some issues and just talk about how I feel and like what's going on and stuff, and yeah, get this day started. I'm so excited. The kids are going back to school. Oh my god, I'm still on disability, so I'll be in a house by myself. I ain't gotta get up to keep taking him no goddamn where. He has ran me ragged this summer. You hear me? My son has been, he had a good summer. He had one of the best summers of his life. I can say that much. So, all right, y'all. I'm over my 10 minutes. Peace.